Hey YouTube, it's Jamie Nation here with a review of WWF. No, I'm just kidding. WWF Funniest Moments. World Wrestling Federation presents WWF Funniest Moments. It's got The Rock and Minnie Book, or Minnie Booker T, Mr. Sacco, Deborah, sorry about that, and Kurt Angle, Olympic Heroes for Abstinence. And we got Mae Young showing her freaking, they're not puppies, they're like old dogs. Nation of Degeneration, I think that's what they called it. The Croc and Mizark and Bang 316. And it looks sort of like, I don't know what you call this wood stuff. It's not really wood, it's sort of squishy, and you like stick stuff, like pictures and stuff on it. Looks pretty cool. For the first time ever, all the best gags and antics of the World Wrestling Federation are in one spot. Witness the birth of Mr. Sacco. Check out Shawn Michaels and DX's most outrageous exploits. See Deborah's pie. What do you guys think about that? And hilarious outtakes never before seen on TV. You will smell what the Croc is cooking. From the 80s to today, we've got every laugh covered. Hell with a chicken suit and midgets. What more could you want? Approximate runtime 60 minutes. There's the disc. McFoley. And I made notes on it, sorta. I looked at someone's review because I couldn't find a content listing since I don't think they made inserts for this DVD, because Kaz, I don't know, Kaz, that's all I know. I don't remember what his name is, but Kaz told me his didn't have one either, and I don't think Lilo One had to insert in his. But I sort of made my own, just with the titles and stuff. It was released on March 26th, 2002. And let me go ahead and start it off. There is no menu, no insert, and it starts automatically and plays over and over and over unless you take it out. So you don't even know what you're really going to watch, except like these. You don't even see her in a blue background. That's just a picture, but you do get to see her in that outfit. But I paid $1.99 for this off of, never mind, I'm not going to say where I got it, because then people might use the website, because they have cheap WWF DVDs. And I got 2 other reviews of WWF DVDs coming. And I got them from that website too. Oh god. Sorry. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to show the side. Really nothing much. I guess they weren't expecting to sell much because so many of these, they didn't have an insert, no menu. And throughout the show, they would show clips, but they would show like part of a clip and then show another one part of it and then show another part of it, different one, then go back to the one that they showed first. It was pretty dumb, but it was worth the watch for $2, I guess. And I've been wanting to watch this for a long time. But first there was Rock making. I got most of the stuff down. Rock making fun of Stone Cold Rikishi, Triple H, Kurt Angle, and Undertaker. Everyone's seen that stuff where he's got like the Stone Cold hat. He's like, I'm gonna listen to some Backstreet Boys, drink some Stevie Weisers. And then the Rikishi ones, he's like, I did it for the Rock. And then Kurt Angle, he's like, I'm gonna go drink some milk. And then Undertaker one, he was like, die, die, die. And I don't remember what he did for the Triple H one. Well, no, he's like, I am Triple H. I am the game. And then they had Midget Hardy Boys and Dudley Boys. When they came out to Edge and Christian, they came out with like a kid's table and a little step ladder. And they had the Midget Booker T thing with The Rock. Larry Fling, I guess that's like a Larry King parody, and it had the Nacho Man and the Huckster. And it was like a fat Hulk Hogan and not Macho Man parody. Then next was the food. They had these like weird. It had like a splat, and then it said inside of what the thing was, and it said food. And there was random food fights from like Survivor Series and Thanksgiving. Bushwhackers. They showed a couple clips of them getting food everywhere and making messes at restaurants and stuff. Deborah's Pie. And then it was like a Thanksgiving thing. That. And it was like, yeah, you boys want a piece of my pie? And then she like pulled out, or she didn't pull out, but she like, and then it zoomed in on the pie. And then Al Snow eating Pepper, his dog from Big Boss Man, and Midian with the turkey in a giant hole, and they were saying, what did he do to that turkey? It was weird. And then dating Mark Henry in China, and they're like at a bar, and then they do the Sammy thing, the sweet Jesus of penis. Sammy thing, that's why they call me Sammy Baby, that weird thing. Al Snow hooking up Steve Blackman with some weird chick that talks really fast. Lots of the stuff that's on the Attitude Era DVD and Blu-ray. Other sets like the Raw. Mostly stuff. Some stuff I've never seen. And some stuff I've seen 100,000 times on here. Like the Rock and Sock Connection clips, and this next one, or I forgot the Kurt Angle abstinence thing, and it was that. And then next was the Friendship, Rock and Sock Connection, Edge and Christian, Mick Foley and Al Snow, and Bobby Heenan and the Gorilla Monsoon clips. Next, Marriage Problems, Paul Vachon's Wedding. I don't know who he is. It was really old. The next, TNT and Trish, or not TNT, Triple H showing Trish how to do like the move, and she comes in, she's like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? And then throws a lamp. And then he's like, it's not what it looks like. And then Jerry Lawler making fun of someone in the crowd for proposing. And then DX, random DX moments, and then it showed a chick flashing, but it was blurred, or not blurred, but it had like these little DX things over it. And I was reading that they said that it wasn't blurred on TV, but it was blurred on the DVD and tape and stuff. And next, Vince. It's a Mr. McMahon thing. Mr. McMahon versus Austin. Mr. Psycho's debut. Everyone's seen that stuff. Everyone. He goes to a bar looking for Stone Cold. Training with Shane. Doing like the Rocky thing, chasing a chicken and running outside in the snow. And then the Bang 316 thing where he had put a gun to his head and then he shot it and it said Bang 316 and then he peed himself. And then next was Stone Cold. Stone Cold running the office after Linda gave him control. And he starts passing out beers to everybody. He opens up a briefcase and it's full of beer. He starts passing them out. Him beating up Santa Claus. Austin and his guitar, like doing the songs, like him with the guitar, and then what, like him coming up with the what thing, and then Austin McMahon hugging. It was weird. And then Oops and Poops. This was like stuff that wasn't supposed to happen. The sign falls in the background of a Rick Rude promo in like the early 90s. The Rock loses his voice twice in a promo. Psycho Sid asked Jim Ross to redo a promo on live TV. Sean Stasiak messed up 41 times on a Stone Cold Appreciation Night thing. I don't know if it was literally 41 times, but that's what the person said, and it showed it like a lot on the video. Like he kept like saying something, and then he'd get a little far into it, and then he'd be like, say something, or he would get a weird, awkward pause, and then he'd have to restart. And then The Rock's glasses fall during a promo. And then the next thing, extremely funny Isaac Yankem segments, really nasty. It was Kane without a mask. It was nasty because it would zoom in on his teeth and they were all yellow and brown and stuff, and he was supposed to be a dentist. And that had like Jerry Lawler with him, and he was cheering him on, and then saying something about x-rays and he needed protection, and then he put something over his head, and so did he, and the guy in the chair was freaking out. That was the patient. And then Mae Young Bronco Busters Bubba Dudley, and then Bubba Dudley puts her through a table. SummerSlam 1999 Kiss match, and Billy Gunn or Mr. Az brought out some lady, and she was disgusting looking, and they said the loser had to kiss that. It was disgusting. And then the choppy pee thing with the Kai and Val Venus. Everyone's seen that. Jerry Lawler versus Bret Hart Kiss My Foot match clips. Big Boss Man steals Big Joe's dad's casket at the funeral, and Mae Young flashing her dogs. Her old, lazy, beat up dogs. This was not very good, but I guess it was worth the hour that I watched it. Funny to see some of the stuff again, but it was sort of not fun because I've seen lots of the stuff that was on there. But yeah, I think it was worth the $2 since I wanted it, didn't have it in my collection, and it's a WWF DVD, even though it's probably the least rare WWF DVD of all. But yeah, overall I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Not very good. I wouldn't get it unless you really wanted to watch it or you need it for the collection. But yeah, with the no insert and no menu and starting automatically and then showing the clips, part of a clip, and then cutting it off and then going to another part of a clip and then coming back to the clip, it didn't make sense. But yeah, that's my review for WWF Funniest Moments, and that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, bye.